Hey guys, welcome to No, I'm Kovic.
And I'm Bruce Greene.
Are you guys having fun out there in the wasteland?
Who isn't? More likely you're unable to move since there are 200 pounds of cans and bricks in your backpack.
Mostly aluminum. I need it for my scope. Anyway, well, we can't help you with all of your obsessive junk hoarding, but we can at least help you with some performance issues you may run into on the Xbox One and PlayStation 4 versions of the game. Fallout 4.
When it comes to PC, you're on your own. Yeah, obviously, you've installed way too many Bing toolbars for us to save you now. It's totally broken.
That's how I find stuff.
You can Bing an answer to your problems.
Joel, ping me a question.
How do I solve my PC Fallout problem?
Type it into Bing.
When it comes to consoles, though, it seems that a lot of stuttering and frame drop issues can be solved by getting crafty with your storage solutions. At least that's according to research done by Eurogamers, Digital Foundry. Lawrence, tell us more.
Yeah, so this is kind of resulting of a research project Digital Foundry put out earlier this week. Every big release, they tend to compare the performance of every console because that's just their thing. They found that while the Xbox and PlayStation versions of the game are very similar in terms of image quality, they're actually both 1080p, they actually both have similar texture resolutions and graphical effects. The Xbox version in particular suffers from this weird, like, hanging problem where if you're moving into a big issue, it will just hang up for about a second long and then just keep going.
Ooh.
So yeah, that's a huge frame rate drop, and they were trying to figure out ways to solve that problem.
While the PlayStation version didn't suffer these larger frame drops, it still experiences frame rate dips when moving through particular areas.
Luckily, both of these issues have been solved, or at least lessened. When it comes to the Xbox One, the silver bullet involves mounting a solid-state drive in an external hard drive enclosure, then copying and running the game from the internal drive. Simple as that,
Wow,
everybody.
that's so easy. That's not really a great solution, obviously. First off, solid-state drives are really expensive, especially if you're just looking to remove a second's worth of stutter from your game.
We did it! The Xbox One console itself requires external hard drives to have at least 256 gigabytes of storage, which prevents you from going with a bargain bin flash drive. Sad face.
Yeah, add an enclosure to it, and you're already looking at $100 or more just to solve this second-long stutter.
It's the most expensive 1 second. So Digital Foundry acknowledges this and found out that there are a few other solutions that are more cost-effective, but not quite as complete in solving the loading stutters. What are those, Lawrence?
Well, it's 7,200 RPM drives, which are faster than the 5,400 that's in the Xbox One stock.
Yeah.
And then hybrid solid-state drives help as well. Basically, it's a normal hard drive with a small flash component that acts as a quick reference table for data that's quickly accessed. Both of these things will help. Both tend to get rid of that second-long stutter, but the little frame rate drops when you're moving into big areas or even pulling out a gun you haven't used in a while, those are still present. They're lessened, but they're still there. Yeah, to really get rid of it all, you just got to throw money at it.
I guess the thing I'm thinking about is that there are obviously more added benefits. So if you get this hard drive, you can put your other games on it, and ideally they should run faster, right, Lawrence? Right.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. If you're running on a 7200 external hard drive, all games tend to load a little bit faster. That's just something that has been figured out for a while now.
Swapping out PlayStation 4 storage also improves the game's performance on that platform, but not as drastically as the Xbox One.
Yeah, that's mostly owing to the fact that the PlayStation 4 doesn't dip in frame rate as hard as the Xbox. In the first place, takes that, X-boners. Boom!
Yeah,
Got him, X-boners.
Still a piece of plastic.
Can I call them X-boners still?
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah. The biggest advantage all around is in loading times, which can be a bear when you're first loading into the game.
Yeah.
Digital Foundry finds that changing from the stock Xbox, the last PlayStation drive, to a solid state can cut loading times in half, no duh.
Yeah, for example, loading into Diamond City drops from 44.3 seconds to 28.0 seconds on PlayStation 4 and 47.4 seconds to 22.9 seconds on Xbox One. That's almost half. Wow.
Truly, the console experience is here today. So there are steps you can take to improve your experience on both consoles. It just depends on how much money and time you're willing to throw at it. That is a strangely accurate statement.
Is anyone amused how PC-like consoles are becoming? Lawrence, are you amused? You sound amused.
Kind of. I kind of speculated a while ago that since consoles are becoming more complicated, they're getting more connected, they do more stuff, there's more points of failure and more things that can break. There's more steps in the process, so more points in the bottleneck. I guess people are just slowly becoming acclimated to the PC experience of gaming, which is if you want the baseline thing and spend a little bit amount of money, that's the experience you're going to get. But now even consoles are getting to the point where they're upgradable and modular. So yeah, if you cram a funnel in the back of your Xbox and just start pouring in all your Coinstar change, it'll just run better.
Have you installed that big toolbar on the Xbox One yet? Anybody?
Bing, let me play Fallout.
Have you guys done that yet?
If it's good enough for Amazing Spider-Man, it's good enough for me.
I feel like I've had the Black Plague because every time I wipe myself,
Go on.
it's black. It's not brown, it's black.
That's not what the
It's
Black
really unhealthy, and it's actually scaring me.
Oh man, you know what you're running on? Light sweet crude oil.
We're gonna wait for that door to close.
Come on.
Come on, door.
Come here, Bill.
Come on.
There we go. Is Is he doing it on purpose?
He's a fan of the show.
Hopefully this is going to go in the outtakes. Can you see that he's pulling it slow?